This video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. Alright, we're back on Nook Tits today, and please don't be mad at me. I kicked Bianca out. Listen, I said I was gonna kick out villagers as soon as they asked to move out, and unfortunately Bianca was the first to do that. And that means we're going on a villager hunt today. I did so much grinding off camera that I ended up getting enough tickets to go on a villager hunt. But this time around, I want to do things differently. I have 300 Nook Miles tickets, but I think we're gonna leave it up to fate. I'm gonna ask Google to pick a random number, and whatever number it lands on, that's the ticket I have to take whoever's on that island. That doesn't make sense. How do I explain this? Say if it lands on 50, we're taking whoever's on ticket 50. That's the best way to explain this. I don't know how to use words. I'm gonna pick a number between 1 and 200, and let's see, which number is it gonna land on? Bam, 109. Okay, 109 tickets. That's how long this villager hunt's gonna be today. So I don't have to worry about who's on an island until the 109th ticket. So it doesn't even matter if there's a dreamy on ticket number 1. Oh, ew. Ew, see? Perfection. Thank God I don't have to take this one. Are you kidding me? It's freaking curly. You nasty ass man. How dare you show yourself this early into the video? Yeah, walk away. What a horrible way to start off this villager hunt. But speaking of, oh my gosh, there's a bottle, first of all. Wait, who's in the bottle? 3, 2, 1. Celia. Celia's cute. I wish she was on the island instead. For the first time in a very long time, we're doing a villager hunt. I haven't done a dedicated villager hunt video since August, I think, and now it's November. Can't wait to go crazy by the time this is over because we still have 108 tickets left. Hooray! We are here on the brand new island of Nook Tits. In case you missed it, I reset Camp Braddock. Go watch that video. Oh my god, it's Mo. Mo looks like a big toe. I love him. He's adorable, but it doesn't matter because like I said, we're not taking any villager until the 109th ticket. So we still have 107 to go. Here's Deli. He doesn't make things worse. He's just a villager. I have no thoughts about him. He's cute, I guess, but it doesn't even matter. There's literally no point in me going to see who the villager is because I'm not taking any of them. Anyway, speaking of real life, what have I been doing lately? I've been watching Survivor. This last season of Survivor has been so good. I only started watching the show from the new era, so season 41, that's when I started, and I've been really wanting to watch the older seasons. I need to find a way to do that. There is one easy way for me to do this, and that's by using today's sponsor, Surfshark VPN. If you're watching this video, chances are you're using the internet, and with the virtual private network like Surfshark, you'd be able to keep your online identity safe and personal data protected from big companies or cyber criminals by encrypting all of the information sent between your device and the internet. Surfshark VPN masks your IP address, which is essential to becoming private online, making sure that your city, country, and download history aren't linked to your identity. And with Surfshark's clean web feature, ads, trackers, malware, and phishing attempts are blocked, allowing you to surf the web safely. Now, you've probably seen a lot of ads for Surfshark VPN on YouTube, so you don't need me to tell you that having a VPN swaps the real location of your device with the new one, allowing you to virtually travel to any country around the globe, which in turn helps you access and unblock content libraries and streaming services from other countries. But I just did anyways. For example though, if you're like me and you live outside of the US, you can use Surfshark VPN to switch to a US based server, and now you have access to more episodes of Survivor through Prime Video. With it being Black Friday season, if you click the link down below and use promo code AngryCoconut, you can get up to 6 additional months of Surfshark VPN for free. Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's really no risk in trying it out and having a safer browser experience. This is island number 4 or 5. I already lost count. Oh, it's Gala. Oh my god. I had Gala before. She's a cutie. I love that she's based off a piggy bank. Hi girl. Oh my god, long time no see. But anyways, yeah, so I've been watching season 45. It is so good. So far, I will say out of all the seasons I've seen, so seasons 42, 43, and 44, season 5 clears. Season 5 outsells. This is easily the most dramatic season. That last episode, the Mergatory episode, oh, that was so good. That was so good. Is that who I think it is? Oh, it's Sherry. Oh my God. I thought it was Freckles for a second and I was about to scream. I literally found Freckles recently and then I reset that island. If I had to abandon Freckles for a second time, I could not handle it. I would not be able to handle it. Thank God it wasn't her. Sherry, on the other hand, she's cute, I guess. I don't know. I have no thoughts about her. I'm officially rooting for Caleb and Emily, as is I feel like everybody else. I feel like it's so interesting, her edit, because episode 1, she was like edited to be the villain. And then it turns out by episode 2, no, you realize she's just the misunderstood hero. And like the fact that everybody went from hating Emily and now she has like so many people rooting for her, like it's so obvious at this point she's making it to the finale. I would be so surprised if she doesn't make it to final tribal. I feel like I don't think Emily's gonna win. My money is still on Caleb, but at the same time, I could see Caleb getting like a downfall at it because his game has been so good that everybody's realizing it right now. And like next episode, oh my God, especially after that last tribal, if he doesn't win immunity, he's toast. And speaking of favorites, oh my God, not my girl. Oh my God, and she's coming right up to me. She's like, hey, bitch, what the hell are you doing out here? Hi, Whitney. Oh my gosh, my girl. Oh my God, yeah. By the way, I have a new island. It's called Nook Tits. You should swing by anytime soon. Like, you should definitely come by with Margie. Oh my God. She's holding down the fort at FALLBROok right now, and clearly she's just taking a vacation. Because, you know, FALLBROok drama, it's too much for one person to live in. Like, everybody needs a break every now and then. 3 islands in a row, I got villagers that I've had previously, or currently have. Again, when you reset 9 times, you're bound to run into a bunch of familiar faces. And I feel like that's what's happening to me now with these villager hunts. And yet I still never found Biscuit. That's the craziest part. The fact that I've still never found Biscuit on a villager hunt. I don't really care about finding him anymore since I have his amiibos. So like if I do run into him today, it's like whatever. I'll be pissed. I will, but like I said, I have his amiibo, so I can actually say no to him from here on forth. I don't know, like I'm really thinking with this island here, this is just gonna be like a whatever island for me. Like I don't think I'm gonna take anything seriously on this island, especially since I have FALLBROok going on for me and I'm currently redoing that island. I don't know, I think I'm just realizing that I can't handle 2 islands at once. I just want to like, you know, chill with this island. I'm not going to take things like too seriously going forth. I'm just going to play the game however I want on this island. And then I'm just going to use FALLBROok as like the more serious island, especially since like I know what I want to do in terms of like decorating and stuff on that island with FALLBROok. Whereas like this island, I'm kind of just like, it's whatever, you know? I was just talking about Biscuit and now you have to show up? You? Are you kidding me? Pietro. But I was just saying that I don't care. I don't care anymore. He had to show his face. Thank God I still have Willow on this island. Ow, my God. I feel fine letting go of Pietro right now because he's safe and sound over on Willow. I haven't touched Willow in months, but that's fine. He's still there. He's still in my life. So for the first time in Angry Coconut history, we are saying no to Pietro. Be very positive. I am positive. Thank you, Wilbur. If he can show himself again, though, in like a couple hundred tickets, like specifically on Island 109, I will definitely be taking him. Also, by the way, Pietro's impact, he's literally the reason why this Switch Lite exists still in my life. I was gonna sell this because I didn't need it anymore now that I have an actual Switch I can record on, but I wanted to save Willow in all its glory since Pietro is still on that island and I don't have his amiibo. So that's why this Switch Lite is still around in my life. I don't really play on Willow anymore, so like it's funny that the main reason why I haven't reset it yet was for one single villager that I can clearly find again if I try hard enough. But I'm not in the mood to try hard anymore with this game. I just want to play the game how I want. It's very like, I don't give a fuck energy at this point. I'm just doing whatever. Oh my God. Oh my God. Pietro, I can understand, but you, why are you showing your face here? Walk away right now. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We need to move on. We need to move on. This is starting to get cursed immediately. I found one of my all-time favorite villagers and one of my least favorite villagers. I'm kidding. I don't hate Raymond. I feel like that's just me trying to be quirky and relatable. Like, ooh, I hate a popular villager. Like, who cares? Just like who you want. Who cares whether or not they're popular? If you like a certain villager that nobody else likes, who cares? And if you love a villager that everybody else likes as well, who cares? It's your preference. You can like who you like. But if you're liking villagers only because they're popular, that's weird behavior, I have to be honest. All right, we are now on tickets. We finished the first stack, so this is ticket number 9. And it's Dottie. Ooh, Dottie's a cutie. I like Dottie, but like she reminds me of a Boston Terrier. I feel like it's just her color scheme specifically. I don't know, what else is going on? It's really just that time of year, you know? It's like almost the end of the year, almost holiday season. November in general is such an awkward month for everybody, I feel like. And like even for me, because like I love November as a whole. And I'm biased because, you know, my birthday's this month, not to brag. In general, like with November as whole as like the vibes, it's like right before winter. So the world is starting to get a little like, you know, that specific vibe, which like certain people love, certain people hate. I'm indifferent to it. I like it, but like at the same time, it does get a little depressing. Like, you know how Animal Crossing is like right before it snows? The grass is like super weirdly brown and the trees are also brown and stuff like that. That's what the world looks like. It just looks like it's missing life, which, you know, that's essentially what it is. I like it. I do. But I can understand why certain people don't like it. Specifically, I don't like Marlowe, fun fact. So he's a great analogy for this. I feel like Marlowe is the epitome of November. Like this is what November looks like to most people. I think he's a Scorpio. He does look like a Scorpio. I'm a Sagittarius though, and I do say that November Sagittarius are elite. November Scorpios, on the other hand, my dad's a November Scorpio, but that's besides the point. I can speak from personal experience. I'm allowed to. I don't fucking know what I'm saying. Also, November is when the time changes. So like things are just so like, ugh. Thank God I'm not in school right now. I don't start school until January. If I was in school right now, like this is after midterms and stuff. Oh, it would have been like, this is like the worst month in terms of school. Like all the motivation goes away and like you just want the semester to be over. Like you're just counting down the days until winter break. That's basically what it is. In terms of November, is there even anything like worth looking forward to? Because like December is next month and December is holiday season. So like everybody's gonna wait until December to release things. Like the Pokemon DLC comes out next month, which, oh my God, we will get into that later. I am so excited for the Pokemon DLC. The Sims DLC, oh my God, the Landlord pack. The Sims 4 is getting a Landlord pack. That is insane. I'm kind of here for it though. I'm actually really excited for the Sims DLC. Like the fact, mainly, I want her, my girl, oh my God. It's Cherry. Wait, Cherry, I love you. Oh my God. She was my ride or die on El New. The way Agnes is on FALLBROOK, that's who Cherry was. Ah, look at us nodding in sync. Like we are still together. I miss her so much. I really do. I miss the El New days. Oh, I still miss the El New days. It's been 2 years almost since I reset that island and like I still miss it. That's a lie. It has been 2 years. Oh my gosh. 2021 in general for like Animal Crossing New Horizons specifically, it was still a fun year. Anyways, not to reminisce. Sims 4 DLC though, I'm excited. I really am. I'm mainly excited though because like we can finally build proper townhouses in the game and like apartment buildings and stuff like that. And like I live in an apartment building now too, bitch. So like I can basically live my life properly in The Sims now. That's gonna be exciting. And I just know for like everybody who loves to play things like super duper evil, myself included, oh, like you just get to be a scummy landlord in the game now. You know what else? Oh my gosh, you could basically recreate Tomodachi life now in The Sims. Just have like a really big building with like 50 rooms if you're able to, if your PC can handle it, and just have like different people living in each thing. That would be fun. If you're able to control all the Sims in the apartment building, oh, that would be insane. That would be crazy. Like I would live for that. That's a fun gameplay style for anybody who wants to do that. Who the hell is this? Who are you? Oh, it's Jacques, the stoner boy of Animal Crossing. He's cool. I've had him before. Yeah, I had him on my first ever island in this game before I started YouTube. He was fun, I guess. I don't know. He's like every other smug villager in the game, so. I feel like in Animal Crossing, in general, it doesn't even matter how their personalities are because they're so cookie cutter, especially nowadays. Like, everything is so cookie cutter. There are 2 villagers that can act exactly the same. So like, we're really out here just basing our opinions on villagers. Like, it's based on their looks alone. The New Horizons players specifically, a lot of them only pick villagers based on their aesthetics. That's gentrification. The gentrification of Animal Crossing, it needs to be studied. Oh, the Pokemon DLC I'm more excited for. I am like, it's finally confirmed it's coming December 14th. Who the hell, by the way, was saying it was coming out next year in April? There were so many people that were like, the pack's supposed to come out next year. The pack is supposed to come out next year, when they said that it was planned to come out this year. Now, obviously that could have been subjected to change, but like, they never confirmed anything. I don't know why everybody was running their mouths, going around telling everybody that it was coming out in March. One thing I hope for the second DLC is that it's more of a post-game event rather than how it was with the first pack. My biggest complaint about the first DLC was that Arvin, Nimona, and Penny, mainly Arvin and Nimona, weren't able to join you. But like, I get why they did that. You know, it's because like the first DLC pack is available to you as soon as you unlock, you know, the rest of the game. Like, as soon as you leave school, you're also able to go to Kitakami if you choose to. You don't really have a friendship developed with Arvin, Nimona, and Penny for those who wanted. So like, I get why they won't join you, because it's like, for some players, they won't know you at all. And then some players, they're your best friends. Chrissy, oh my God, Chrissy, the first of the Pop Bunny duo. Hi girl, she's cute, she's iconic. She's so like New Leaf core to me. I don't know why. When I look at her specifically and Francine, I just teleported back to like the New Leaf days. I feel like it's because I had Francine on my first town in New Leaf, so that's probably why. But yeah, I'm really hoping that with the second part, the Blueberry Academy, I hope it's limited to post-game. It would make sense as well. Like, I get why the first one was like available right away, is because the DLC is kind of a way to like get new players to feel more inclined to get the game. And then some people might get the game just for the DLC. I don't know, there could be people like that. So it's like, why not let them access the DLC right away just so they're super excited for it? Yeah, I hope the second part at least is like post-game, especially because by now, like, a lot of people will have already made it to post-game and stuff. And also mainly just so that Arvin, Nimona, and Penny could join you on Blueberry Academy. It could be so fun because I really love the dynamic between the 4 characters, and I want them to expand on it so badly in the DLC, especially like at least post-game, you know, at least if you finish the DLC, like, I wish there was more to their storylines, because I feel like there's still more you can do with them, you know, especially Arvin and Nimona. Ooh, okay. But in terms of like theories I have, I know right away for a fact that Kieran might be in his downfall era. That's what I'm waiting for. I can't wait to see Kieran be the true villain that he needs to be. I'm so ready for it. I'm so here for it too. I wanted Kieran to be the misunderstood hero. Like, that was my theory going into the game. But now that like it's happened and I'm seeing the storyline unfold, him being a villain, it would be so cool, especially like for someone so young. I feel like he would be the youngest villain in the Pokemon games, right? Or at least like one of the younger villains. So like, that could be really interesting for him. How the story will play out, I have no idea. Because like, you know, based on like the trailers and everything for Blueberry Academy, it doesn't really look like it's tied into the main story. But like, then you introduce Terupagos, who's clearly the 3rd legendary for the game. So like, obviously there has to be something with Terupagos, right? They even said it at the end of the trailer. They were like, you're gonna go back to Area 0 at the end of the thing. So like, obviously there's something gonna be there waiting for you, and it's gonna be quite dramatic. That's Klaus. He's dramatic too. Look at him. I know for a fact that on Blueberry Academy, at least, like, you're gonna have to battle the Elite Four, the BBL League specifically. That's obviously gonna be really similar to like how in Kitakami you have to go battle the 3 legendary Pokemon, or like battling Team Star or something like that. You're gonna have to like run around the map and look for them, and they're gonna be pinpointed and everything. That's like the clear game mechanic they're trying to go for. But yeah, I mean, like, what do you do after that, you know? Like, that's what it is. I guess you battle the champion or the final boss, which might be Kieran, and then what? Like, how does Terupagos tie into that? something clearly has to happen, right? There has to be like a bigger villain to the game. It's not like Kieran is going to be the one to wake up Terupicus, right? Would he though? Oh my god, would he though? Wait. Oh, ew. Okay, I don't want to deal with Gloria right now. Like, could there be like another Pokemon or another person that like manipulates Kieran? Because like Kieran is so vulnerable right now, right? So like the villain of the game, whoever it is, because there isn't a clear villain established yet. What if they meet Kieran? What if there's somebody who works at the Blueberry Academy? Like, what if it's Cyrano, the leader guy? Like, what if he's the villain and he like uses Kieran to like help him awaken Terupicus alongside the Loyal Three? I could definitely see the... Oh no, wait. Never mind. I was gonna say the Loyal Three would come back, but you're allowed to catch them after the story ends, so they're actually technically on your side. Unless there's a fourth Pokemon, wink wink nudge nudge, that nobody knows about yet, that's introduced in the second DLC that teams with Kieran and stuff. I don't know, it could be interesting. I hope it's gaggy. That's it, because the story with Gen 9 in general has been so good. Like, they actually managed to get the twists right. The biggest twist in Gen 9 actually gagged me. There's video proof of it. You know, when I played Scarlet and Violet for the first time, I didn't expect them to go there. So like, I really don't want to like sit here and theorize, because I feel like I would crack the code myself if I think about it. Like, I definitely would have figured out the ending of Scarlet and Violet had I just like sat and thought about it. But yeah, I don't want to like think too much about it, because I'm trying to go in as blind as I can so that I'm surprised. I'm just excited for the DLC. I haven't been this excited for a Pokemon game in so long, and I feel like it's because the storyline for Scarlet and Violet is so good, and the fact that the DLC is now expanding on it, like, I want to see what they do. I really do, because Pokemon, no matter what, like, even if the games are buggy and glitchy and ugly, they always nail the story. Aside from Gen 8, I'll be honest, Gen 8's storyline could have been better. 100% it could have been better. In fact, like, I feel like Scarlet and Violet's storyline was originally supposed to happen in Gen 8. Like, you could definitely see the similarities. Like, Nimona and Hop are the same people. Marnie and Penny, to an extent, are the same people. Arven and Beatty, to an extent, are the same people. And I feel like had they had more time with Gen 8, 100% like they could have done the 3 different storyline route and made it more of like an open-ended game. But then like last minute they just couldn't, because they didn't have like enough time or something, because it looked like there were supposed to be 3 different storylines that took place in Gen 8 as well. You know, you have the storyline with the evil team, hi Spike, you have the storyline with like the villain of the story and like what's her face, Sonia, the research side, and then you also have the gym battle. I think like what could have happened was like, yes, Hop obviously wanted to be the champion, but then maybe after talking to Sonia and learning more about the research, he decides to help her out instead, and then you also help them out, and that's one storyline. That's basically the Arven storyline. And then Beatty would be your rival at the gym league, so then you would go to every gym, battle them, and then battle Beatty. He would be the Nimona storyline. And then Marnie's story is, you know, basically stop team, what are they called? Team Yell or whatever, the evil team of the thing. You would go around to like each evil base and stop them and then battle Pierce at the end. That's always something I've thought about. Like Gen 8 definitely could have had a more similar story to Gen 9. And I feel like because of resources or whatever, limited resources, they probably didn't do that. And that's why they ended up doing it with Scarlet and Violet. It worked out better with Scarlet and Violet though. So that's always something I thought about though. I didn't plan on talking about that today, but I did. Okay, anyways. I'm villager hunting right now. I completely forgot about that. Dude, I've been playing this game for 3 years now. My mind with the controls, like auto control. I don't even, who the fuck was on the last, wait, who was on the last island? Was it was Spike, yeah. I'm not even paying attention. Not that it matters. Like, what ticket am I, wow. I just blew through the second stack. I didn't even realize. Okay, that's the energy we have to keep going with. That's Bertha. If I just sit here and ramble, we can get to the 109 ticket quicker. So like, I have like zero memory of everybody I saw in this villager hunt. Oh my God, I am not even paying attention to the game right now. This is like basically a TikTok video. The attention span, like y'all are supposed to pay attention to me, but the video game is playing in the background to keep you focused. Ew, it's Rizzo, ah. Ew, why are you showing yourself, you ugly, ugly little shit? Yeah, walk away. Ugh. This man's out here like hello 911, I have to report a criminal to you. How dare he show himself today, that ugly little thing. Whoever designed the ugly characters in Animal Crossing, they honestly deserve a raise. The fact that they can make you hate a specific villager based off their looks alone, mama, that's powerful. That really is. Who's in this bottle? Who on earth is gonna show themselves on this island? Who is the game gonna randomly generate now? Oh my god. Oh my god. First we saw Whitney, and now we have her badass wife, Miss Margie. My girl. Oh my god, are you two like on an outing and you got accidentally separated from each other? Is that what's happening? Margie. Oh, everybody from FALLBROOK's currently on an outing right now. That's adorable. Oh my god. By the way, Dua Lipa, she's coming. Why did I moan? Ew. I'm currently recording, what's the date? It's November 6th. So the new Dua Lipa track is gonna come out this Friday, but this video is obviously not coming out until the following week because I'm pre-recording. But like, I heard the teaser for the new song today. Pop music is back. The track sounds so good. It's so obvious right away. You can see the type of era she's going for, that like psychedelic pop sound. The fact that Tame Impala is producing Dua Lipa's songs now, she is taking it. She is 100% coming for the pop girlies now. Ooh, apple trees. I should take some apples with me so I can bury them for Nook Miles. I'm very excited for the new Dua album. I think it's gonna come out sometime next year. Ooh, Sly. Sly really goes with the aesthetics right now. The oranges, yeah. Sly is definitely Christian Girl Autumn. He sips on his pumpkin spice lattes from a local coffee shop. He's that person. He doesn't support the fast food chains. He supports local, like a baddie. I'm very excited for the sound. And can I just say this, like psychedelic pop, I really thought that like the woozy psychedelic sound was going to be a lot bigger this year than it actually ended up being. And the main reason for that was Miley's album. I was so excited. Like, y'all remember I made videos about it when Flowers came out, or like was about to come out. I was like, this is going to be Miley's best era. I'm so here for it. I'm so excited. When she announced the song and I heard it for the first time, I thought it was cute. And then she announced the album title and like started teasing the sound of it. Like she teased, I think it was like, well, you know, the song that she used in the teaser, I thought 100% it was going to be a psychedelic rock album. Endless Summer Vacation. Does that not sound like a psychedelic rock album to you? I was so excited for Miley, and I thought she was gonna go into like that more psychedelic woozy sound, and like she kind of did. It was kind of present on the album, but I wish it was more fleshed out. Like I wish she just went like full on Tame Impala style, you know? Like the girl smokes weed. The girl smokes weed. Imagine if she just smoked a joint and just recorded the entire album. Like it could have been so good. It was such a missed opportunity. And now that Dua Lipa is doing the psychedelic sound, I could definitely see a lot of people doing it after her, because like, let's be honest, the whole disco vibe, Dua Lipa obviously wasn't the first person to do it. The 80s sound and the disco vibes, like, you know, there were other artists. Like literally that same month The Weeknd dropped the After Hours album, and that's also like that 80s sound. But like Dua Lipa definitely popularized the sound. Like there were so many songs that came out after Future Nostalgia that had that 80s 70s disco vibe, and I'm not saying it was Dua Lipa's impact, but like it was definitely more prominent. And I feel like the same might happen with, you know, the psychedelic sound if Dua Lipa really commits to it. Miley Cyrus, take notes. Please, I really want Miley to do a psychedelic rock album. Just kind of makes you feel like chilled and upbeat at the same time. You know, like I said, like Tame Impala, if she worked with Tame Impala, they could make magic. They could. I want to see a Miley Cyrus x Tame Impala collab. That's what I want. Miley, I feel like it would just sound so good. What other music came out recently that I really enjoy or like I'm excited for? I'm excited for the Pink Panthers album. I love Pink Panthers. Let me just say it right now. I am a Pink Panthers stan, for anybody wondering. She makes great music. And I'm excited for the album because like she's actually making songs that are more than 2 minutes long. Like she released Capable of Love. That song is like 3 minutes. When I saw that it was 3 minutes, I was like, is this real? Pink Panthers releasing a standard length song? That's really it though. in terms of like music that's coming out. It's just a Dua Lipa single. There was the Megan Thee Stallion single that came out last week. I really liked that. And then Pink Panthers has an album coming out. And like, that's really it. There isn't really any other like big albums or like music in general in the foreseeable future that I'm looking forward to. Like, I feel like all the hype season for music is done. Like the last big album, for me at least, that I really enjoyed and I was looking forward to was Troy's, which, oh my God, Troy's album was really good. I really liked it. I haven't talked about it yet. I loved it. I'm expecting a deluxe version though, because why was it so short? Every single one of Troy's albums are only 10 songs long, even Blue Neighborhood, because Blue Neighborhood Deluxe is on Spotify and that has all of them, but the standard album is only 10 songs as well. Bloom was also 10 songs. So I can see something to give each other being 10 songs and then having the deluxe version. I want the deluxe so bad because I feel like there's more you could do. Wasn't she just on the last island? Why the hell are you showing yourself again? Girl, do I look like Froggy Crossing to you? Go away. No, I don't want to do... Why is she showing her face? She is brave. Brave as hell. Violet, I do love you. I do. I've expressed before that you are camp for wearing all those beads. No. I don't want to. I don't want to right now. I just don't want to. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 82. 82 tickets left until 109. Why did I choose to do this? It's already been an hour since I started recording. We haven't even made it to the halfway point yet, girl. That's why I'm like, maybe 109 was too much for this video. How many times have I done a 100 ticket villager hunt and then like by the it's not even the halfway point anymore. Girl, we're like barely a quarter in and I'm already burnt out and tired from this. I feel like I'm gonna pack it up soon and I'm not even ready. We still have so many tickets left until 109. Why did I choose to do it until 109? Why couldn't I have done between 50 and 100? Here's the reason why I haven't done a villager hunt in a while. I was wondering, like, why has it been so long since I've done a villager hunt? I don't know. Here's why. It's because I actually hate them. I hate villager hunts. And yet here I am sat down in this chair doing another one. For what reason? I don't know. That's Rio. Okay. Okay, it's a money rock island. Okay, I'm not gonna get the money. I don't care. How dare you show yourself, you stupid armpit bitch. Like, ugh, he looks like an armpit. He definitely smells like an armpit too. No offense to stinky people, but like, Coach, he's definitely one of y'all. It's so crazy though, how in the Animal Crossing world, you have people who have like regular normal eyes with like irises and pupils and the white parts, like me and Dodo here. But then you also have people like Coach, whose eyeballs are just black dots and nothing else. Like, he doesn't have a white part to him. He doesn't even have pupils. And then you also have Coco, whose eyes are just holes. Why are there so many different kinds of eyes in this game? Why aren't they consistent? It's always so weird too in like cartoons when like some characters have like these kinds of eyes, but then other characters in the same universe have dot eyes. It's like, why is it so inconsistent? It always throws me off when there's just a random character with like dots for eyes. I don't know why. That's just how it is. Like, I have nothing against it, but like, I'm always thrown off by it at first. Obviously, like, it doesn't matter at the end of the day, you know? Like, there are obviously people in real life with different kinds of eyes. So like, why would I get bothered by that? But it is interesting to think how like, I don't know, diversity? Diversity, like that's basically what it is. But like, I don't know. Usually things are things consistent though? Because I feel like sometimes in cartoons, yeah, people just have different kinds of girl, this is that point of the video. Like, that's what it is. What the hell am I even trying to say here? I don't know. I don't know. Oh my God, why did I choose to do this? You know, it doesn't even matter who's on this island, right? Like, I'm not taking them regardless. So like, we could just talk to Wilbur and head back. But I want, who is it? Who? Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, but I still want to know. Okay, it's Queenie. Who cares? I like Queenie, but like, she's not anybody worth getting excited for me at least. What if I could just do that though. Like, that's the funny thing, is that I could just do that. I could just get on the island and then immediately leave. There's no point in seeing who the villager is, because I'm not taking them regardless of who's on the island. I can't take them. I have to take whoever's on the final ticket. What if I just did that for a bit? We fly to the island, land on the island, and immediately leave. See, that's pretty simple. That would make this a lot easier. We fly to the island and we immediately leave. Fly to the island and we immediately leave. Huh. See? Maybe villager hunting is a lot easier when I don't waste time. Who could have thought? Here we are once again. We're on an island. I mean, like, it's so open. If I just step a bit in, I can see that it's Tia, Miss Tia Coffee. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Ugh, stop. I need to resist. There's no point going onto the island and actually chatting with the villager because I'm not taking them. I'm not taking them at all. It feels like I've been at this forever, but it's only been an hour and 7 minutes since I started recording. Again, fighting the urge right now to complain about this game once again, but why can't we do more than one thing at once? Dude, I need a new Animal Crossing game at this point. Everybody's like, we want another update. We want another update. No, let's just wait for the new game instead. That would honestly be a lot more exciting. Brand new games with brand new things and all the things that we wanted for this game. Imagine if they were fully implemented into the next game. That would make the next game even better. What's the point sitting here and waiting for everything to come to this game when there's obviously going to be a new game? It's inevitable. This is one of Nintendo's most popular franchises now. Obviously, they're going to continue it. I'm already stepping. I just want to see. Who is it? Oh, God. Who is that? Is that Mallory? There's no point. Mallory is so filler queen energy to me. There's no point in me seeing who it is. Because what if I end up finding Biscuit? I said I'd be willing to not take him since I have his amiibo. But like, you know, what if I find Pietro again? Oh my God, like what if Pietro was on one of those islands and I just missed out on him again? It is so rare to find the same villager thrice, 4 times, 5 times within a villager hunt, for me at least. To be fair, it's because I don't really go on long villager hunts, but still, I was about to be like, I don't go on long villager hunts. Don't I literally have a video title that was this 400 ticket villager hunt broke me? Girl, I've been on long villager hunts. That video was an hour long. Of course I've been on villager hunts long. What am I saying? I don't know. It is very... like, it is very safe to say, though, this might be the final villager hunt for the year. I don't think I'm going to be doing one of these in December. I was planning on doing a villager hunt, you know, on FALLBROok, because I am planning to kick out a FALLBROok resident soon. I know people are saying not to. Like I said, I just want a new face. I want some fresh, exciting faces on the island just to, like, shake things up for a bit, you know? Like, who's on this? Who the fuck is that? Who are you? Gone? Okay, here we have the 3rd FALLBROok resident. Interesting that I run into you today. Hi, Grandpa. Bye, Grandpa. I'm probably gonna kick out a FALLBROok resident. I mean, like, I have so many amiibo. I might just end up using my amiibo instead. I have Fang's amiibo. Would it be too much for me to invite Fang onto FALLBROok? Fang and I, like I've said before, Fang is definitely the one that got away. And now that it's over with Teddy, and I don't plan on starting things with Wolfgang or Lopez, shut up. How gaggy would it be if I just invited a new guy onto the island who's, you know, like a potential thing for my character here? It would definitely be dramatic, especially because, like, in Angry Coconut lore, Fang and Wolfgang, in my head, they're like rivals. They have beef with each other, and they all lived on Willow together aside from Lopez. Teddy and Fang, they didn't really get along on Willow either, I don't think. Like, they never really interacted with one another, so it wouldn't surprise me if he hated Fang too. Interesting indeed. Things are starting to line up in the Angry Coconut cinematic universe. I'm getting ideas for a future FALLBROok video. That's Sylvana. Sylvana looks like an unstirred iced latte. I love, by the way, that I said I was gonna stop looking at who's on the island, and now I'm back to doing exactly that. It's just toxic. The relationship between me and villager hunts, absolutely toxic. And I don't care. I don't think I'm ever gonna stop villager hunting in this game, though, let's be honest. It really is one of those things that, like, it's just exciting. I think it's just the fact that, like, this is the first game where we're able to basically choose who lives on our island. But can I just say, this is definitely an unpopular thought, because I don't really see people saying this, but I think having too much choice in this game is what leads to boredom. I mean, there's definitely people who agree with that. Like, it's not an unpopular opinion. That's just me trying to be like, ooh, unpopular opinion. Actually, I think that was what's so exciting about older games. And that's why this time around, I really just want to like kick villagers out when they ask to leave, because I don't really care about anybody on this island aside from Shari, but I'm down to kick out Shari too. That's why with this villager hunt specifically, like I have absolutely zero dreamies. I'm literally just gonna take who's on the final ticket, which speaking of, but I wanna see who it is, you know, just cause like it could be fun. Like it's Marina. Marina's my girl. I've had Marina before though, so I don't mind saying no to her. In like New Leaf and City Folk and all the older games, it was so exciting, but like nerve-wracking at the same time every time a villager would move out and you had no idea who would move on to the island. It's like real life in a way, you know, like you have no idea who's going to move next to you in real life when your old neighbors move out. It could be anybody. It could be your worst enemy. It could be your new best friend. It could just be a random stranger who you never talk to. That's my story. I don't fucking talk to my neighbors. No offense to any of them. They're all nice, I'm sure, but like, I don't want to talk to them. Girl, I'm fine just the way I am. Just me and my little bubble. That's always the thing about the older games that was fun, was that like, you know, and especially like as someone like me, when I played the game as a kid, I had no idea who any of the villagers were. So when they randomly moved in, and like, you know, social media in general wasn't a thing when I was a kid. So like I had no idea what other people thought about villagers. So you don't see me running around asking people like, hey, what do you think of this villager? Should I keep them or not? Like I was able to like make my own opinions and like the villagers I like. And I feel like that's why now playing New Horizons, Graham is a horrible example. I was going to be like, I like every villager. I don't like Graham though. He's creep. Someone check his computer. Check his computer. There's something sus on that computer. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, like, you know, last island, it was Marina. I like Marina. Marina's a bad example. She's pretty popular. Who's like an unpopular villager that I really like? I like Spike. Spike, who we've seen a couple times now. I've never had him, but like I still like him. I think he's cool. I don't really care about like the looks or anything. Like one of my favorite ugly villagers is Biscuit. Oh my god, I know so many people who think Biscuit is ugly, which by the way, fuck you. Benjamin's another one. I love Benjamin. I'm like 90% sure I had him in New Leaf, but I don't remember, but I love him. And I don't care what other people think because I can have original thoughts. I like who I like. In conclusion, it's Animal Crossing. These people aren't real. Just like who you like. None of them are problematic. None of them are evil. None of them are mean. Some of them are ugly, but that doesn't mean they're bitches aside from Graham. It's all headcanons. It's all made up flaws. Like, who cares? Like who you want and who cares what other people think. Yeah, I'm out here talking shit about villagers. How many times though do I talk shit about a villager? Perfect example right here. I will say right now that Naomi is the creepiest little thing with that fuck ass bob and those eyes that look like lips. And you know for a damn fact that someone is gonna come crawling out of their house to defend Naomi in the comments because they love Naomi. Yes, they do. All the Naomi stans are gonna come crawling now because I'm out here slandering their fave. Well, guess what? I don't care. I don't care. And it's so funny. Like every time I talk shit about villagers, someone will be like, well, I think Wolfgang's ugly. Well, I think Biscuit's ugly. It's like, I don't care. Like, okay. Believe it or not, some things are subjective. Like, who cares? If you don't like them, that doesn't mean shit. You are just one person in a planet with 8 billion people. People are gonna like certain things. People are not gonna like certain things. How is it affecting you? Like genuinely, how does it affect you if somebody doesn't like something you love? Are you gonna die? Is the thing that you like all of a sudden not attractive to you? Like you still like it. In conclusion, the I don't give a fuck trend that's going around, everybody being like, they're the I don't give a fuck warrior. They are an I don't give a fuck legend. Be like them. IDGAF. That is the motivation. That is the mindset. Stop worrying about what other people think. Oh my God, I sound like a Disney movie. Minus the swear words. Oh, it's Maggie. Maggie's cute. Maggie and the Ferocious Beast tease. That's what she looks like. She does look like the Ferocious Beast, which by the way, he's supposed to be a ferocious beast, but like he looks like a pancake. He looks like a Caillou pancake specifically. I don't know if that makes sense, but like he's supposed to be ferocious, but like he is nothing of the sorts. He's adorable. There is 75 tickets left. The villager on this island will bless us for the rest of the villager hunt. Whoever it may be. It's Tammy. Thank you, Tammy, for your service. I love, by the way, that my posture keeps changing. I'm gonna notice it so bad when I edit. Like, I'm gonna be sat up and then lean back with my mic over here, and then I'm gonna be sat like this and then over here. Like, this chair is so comfortable, but like, I still can't sit one way for too long. Look at this. Look how low I am right now. Sorry for like all the extra space above here. I'll fix that soon, but I guess for now I can look like this. Who's on this island? It's a Money Rock Island. It doesn't even matter. Why am I looking for... Oh, I didn't even realize they're all the way over there. Not the beef sheep looking ass man himself, Carlos. He looks like ground beef. And look at him shoving me out of the way. Did y'all see that? He just tried to push me in the ocean. Will this villager be one worth looking at? No, it's Axel. Axel looks like this 24/7. How the hell did this man talk like this constantly? That man never shuts his mouth for more than 2 seconds. Miss Tiffany, the bad girl herself. Mother. That's Mother right there. Whoever designed Tiffany, they know what they're doing. She's giving me a This is a brand new island. I just hit 3 stars and I'm already getting recipe repeats. Tiffany, what the fuck? Ooh. Okay, bro, this game's been out for almost 3 years now. These villagers, a lot of these villagers have been in the game. Can we talk about that, by the way? The fact that a lot of these villagers have been around since 2000, that's crazy to think about. Like, considering how old the original Animal Crossing game is, it came out in 2000, right? On the N64, because that's when it originally came out. The fact that a lot of these villagers have been around since those days, like the immediate example I think of is Tom. Has been around since the GameCube days, and he is still a villager in the game, like 24 years now almost. That's wild. That's actually wild. And like Tom Nook as a character has been relevant for 24 years. Tom Nook has been in every single game since the beginning. Like, these are all some old characters, and they're still around, kicking and screaming. Good for them. Good for them indeed. Miss Patty. Miss Patty, I don't remember what game she was introduced in, but I get like City Folk Wild World vibes from her, so I'm gonna assume it was that one. This island as a whole is so like farm core. The apple trees, the autumn season, Patty. Patty is very farm core coded. Like, I love that. Yes, girl, go off. I have no idea what I'm gonna do though in terms of like decorating on this island. None whatsoever. I have like zero theme. I love that like Camp Braddock, the island before this, like I had a full-on concept ready to go. A full-on theme for the first time, and I completely abandoned it. The one time I had a proper theme. That just goes to show for me, I'm just like, I'm not here for the aesthetics. I'm not here for the designs. I'm just here to vibe. That's really how I play Animal Crossing. I just do what I want. And I record all of it and put it on YouTube. Oh my god, like at this point, aside from FALLBROOK, there is no point getting emotionally attached to any of my islands aside from FALLBROOK, because I am never ever resetting FALLBROOK. I don't care what anybody says. FALLBROOK is definitely my island. For sure. I've had that island for 2 years now and I love it dearly. I know I was talking earlier about El New and how much I miss it, but like, FALLBROOK clears. FALLBROOK is a better island easily. There is no doubt about it. I love that island too much. I'm never letting it go. Even when the next Animal Crossing game comes, like, I'm definitely still gonna play New Horizons every now and then. And I'm gonna love FALLBROOK dearly, for sure. Hornsby. Oh, he's hiding behind the tree because he's shy. It is so weird though to think that like when the next Animal Crossing game comes, like New Horizons is gonna be the predecessor. And like, yeah, New Horizons does have its flaws, but like this is a game that for so many of us, we sunk thousands of hours into. Dude, imagine the next game, like we're playing the next game and we're going to be looking back into the New Horizons days. I'm going to be looking back into all the villager hunts and stuff I do that. Like, it's just going to be memories. It's weird because like I had this exact same thing with New Leaf too. And like, you know, New Leaf, when it came out at the time, it just felt like this big revolutionary game for Animal Crossing. And then New Horizons came and we go back to play New Leaf and we're like, how the hell did we do this? What do you mean we only have 16 pocket spaces? What do you mean you couldn't buy more than one tree a day? We're gonna end up doing that with New Horizons too. 100%. We're gonna be like, what do you mean we couldn't buy more than one thing at once? Bulk crafting, bulk purchasing, all that better be in the next game. 100%. If it's not, I will eat this Joy-Con. 100%. I will. It's crazy though that like we're gonna look back to the New Horizons days and wonder like how we played the game with such limited abilities when this game feels so like unlimited to an extent. Obviously there's a chance that the graphics could look even better. I can't see them topping the New Horizons graphics though. Like I will say it forever and always, the graphics in this game, top tier. The aesthetics and everything, amazing. Even the music, like honestly, now that I've had this game for almost 3 years, like I can honestly say that New Horizons music, it does slap. For sure. It's not the best soundtrack. For me personally, I think New Leaf is still the best soundtrack, but I see a lot of people arguing that like City Folk or Population Growing soundtracks are also great. Wild World's the same as City Folk, so y'all are on the same boat. I personally, I think if I had to rank them though, I would do New Leaf first, obviously. I think I would do City Folk and Wild World second, and then this is gonna gag some people, but honestly, I think I would do New Horizons third, and then Population Growing last, which is crazy. Now, to be fair, this could be just the fact that I've never played Population Growing, so like I don't have the same emotional attachment to it as I do the other three. Like New Leaf, 100%. Like yes, 8 a.m., 7 a.m., 10 p.m., those are my tracks. They're in like almost every single Angry Coconut video. You know what they are by this point. 100% though, the New Leaf soundtrack and the City Folk soundtrack, nostalgia is like a big factor as to why I love them so much, especially New Leaf, because New Leaf was like my favorite Animal Crossing game for such a long time. I would say that New Horizons is now, but like, dude, this is a New Horizons video, and I can 100% guarantee that right now the background song playing is a New Leaf soundtrack for sure. I just loved Animal Crossing New Leaf so much. Like I was a teenager when I was playing the game. I was in high school. I was definitely the only high school student at my high school with a 3DS, and just like the aesthetics and the vibes of New Leaf, everything was just so perfect to me. Like it was just so perfect. And like the instrumentation as well, because I feel like each game had like specific instruments that they would use in everything. Like for this game, I feel like it's mostly trumpets and guitars with like a little bit of steel drums here and there. New Leaf, it was mainly pianos and steel drums for sure. I love a piano. I love a good piano. I feel like City Folks was mostly wind instruments, so like flutes and clarinets and stuff, but like those were obviously prevalent in every single game. But like, you know, if you had to like single out one instrument that's very common amongst like each soundtrack, this game, New Horizons, I feel like it would definitely be the guitar. New Leaf, I would say it's probably the piano. City Folk and Wild World, I feel like it's the piano once again. Like pianos are just very Animal Crossing coded as a whole, but like, do you get what I'm saying? Elaborate that in the comments. Discuss. I'm not really like a music theory nerd. I do like music. I used to study music when I was younger, but like I'm very rusty when it comes to it. So like obviously like I feel like I'm not making sense right now, but maybe I am and I just lack confidence. That's also an issue I have. Okay, we don't need to get into that right now. This is not a therapy session. This is a YouTube video. I think as well though with the New Leaf music, it just reminds me of Studio Ghibli once again. Like New Leaf's music is so Studio Ghibli coded to me. I think in general, wait, we gotta pose. This is an iconic moment. Hi. Oh yeah, I forgot you could turn the camera over there. Ooh, this is the shot. This is definitely the shot. I cannot believe I found him again. Oh my God. Ew, thank God I don't have to take him. Wow, that threw me off. Ooh, there's a bottle though. Who's this bottle from? Oh my gosh. 3, 2, 1. Grizzly. Ooh, daddy. That's it. End the video there. End the video there. Why the fuck did that just come out of my mouth? No filter, nothing. Whoa. I said what I said though. And he's giving me a recipe I already know too. Are you kidding me? Grizzly, that's not very father of you. How dare you? Oh God. Oh God. Oh crap. I don't have a net. I don't have a net. Oh no, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, little me. We got this. We got this, Wilbur. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. I actually outran the bees. We are headed home right now. Be very positive. Bro, the fucking bees are flying through your skull. I'm very positive that I want to leave right now. Meringue. Her Merengusi is just out right now. The soundtrack though for the population growing, it's definitely fun. But I think because I'm not, you know, blinded by nostalgia when I think of population growing, I feel like that's why I can safely say like, because like honest to God, you take nostalgia out of the picture, the older games, especially City Folk, Wild World, and Population Growing, you didn't really have much to do. Like, you would just go, log in, talk to your animals, see what's in store, decorate your house. That's it. That's like literally all you were able to do in the older games. It wasn't until New Leaf when you actually had like a specific goal. And by then, it's like even with New Leaf, the goal, aside from Main Street and like having a nice town as a mayor, it was still very open-ended. I feel like New Horizons is the first Animal Crossing game where like, even though it's not outwardly said, obviously, for a lot of players, there is an end goal to the game, which is fully decorate your island. You know, have it decorated from head to toe. Who are you? Oh, that's Candy. Okay. Oh my God, shout out to Candy Muse. But yeah, like New Horizons to me, and even like, again, getting to 3 stars, a lot of people would consider that the end goal for New Horizons. Obviously it isn't. You have so much to do afterwards. This is the first game where for a lot of players, they have a set goal. Whereas like in previous games, all you had to do was just vibe. You know, like you would log on and vibe. Obviously for a lot of players, decorating isn't really their thing. And again, like I've said this before, I feel like for people who don't care for decorating, like I can see why they don't care for this game, because this game is basically just an island design simulator. That's what it is. Like for the most part, if you're somebody who doesn't like decorating, you're not gonna like this game. And I feel like I get why with this game they focused on decorating. It's because in New Leaf specifically, so many people, specifically the Tumblr community, oh my God, Animal Crossing Tumblr, they would have to hack their 3DSs in order to design their towns the way they wanted. So I feel like that's why they really honed in on like design simulating and like making sure that, you know, this is like a perfect game to design in, is because that's what a lot of people wanted with New Leaf. Especially when you look at like other life sim games, like even Stardew Valley is a great example. The Sims, they have like these fully fleshed out decorating things, and like New Leaf at the time was so limited in comparison, so limited. That's why with this game, they really wanted to focus on making it a lot easier and a lot more streamlined. Like I know the pathing tool was a game changer, 100%. Like, oh my gosh, the fact that we can actually have legit paths on our islands now, that was a big deal when the game first came out, for sure. Y'all do not understand. When I saw that player in the trailer lay down the path for the first time, I was like, yeah, this is gonna take over my life. This is definitely gonna do that. Because I used to love designing in New Leaf too. I don't know how I managed to design in older games. Honestly though, like you look at New Leaf designs, if you were someone who didn't like mod your 3DS, the only thing you were basically able to do was just place public works projects in random spots and then use flowers and bushes to decorate the rest of your island. Specifically flowers, because you only got trees and bushes. You would only get 1 or 2 a day, which is so crazy. The fact that you were only able to get 1 tree a day and you couldn't replant the trees. You had to plant the tree in one spot, and if you didn't like it there, too bad. You had to either chop it down or dig it up, and you couldn't just pick it up and move it to a different spot. It's crazy, so crazy how limited it was. And yet it still felt like a complete game, but I feel like that's just because, you know, decorating wasn't the main focus. I think that's the main problem with New Horizons though. It's not a problem, it's more so an issue that a lot of players have, is that this game kind of just focused on one specific thing and one thing alone, which was decorating. And I really hope in the next game they kind of focus on decorating, obviously, because the biggest community in New Horizons right now are like the Instagram people or like the Tumblr people who just love decorating their islands. Obviously you want them to buy the next game too, so definitely have a fully established decorating thing. I like decorating too, but like I love playing the game more than decorating. That's why I'm always resetting, because like I don't really care about island design or having completed islands. Like I just want to play Animal Crossing, you know? So I really hope that in the next game, I thought that was Shari for a second. And I was like, what are you doing here, Shari? No, it's Elise. Elise does look like Shari's grandma though. But yeah, I hope in the next game they focus more on like gameplay mechanics alongside decorating. If the next Switch or the next Nintendo console in general, if it does come out next year, like everybody's saying, even though my biggest theory is that it's gonna be a launch title, I really, really hope it's not. And I hope they take their time with it and give us a fully fleshed out game. I don't mind updates. I don't. I was never against the updating system. I just hated that they took out like, not mandatory things, but like things that are present in every Animal Crossing game and gave them to us in a later update. Like I will say this, farming, you know, pumpkin farming and everything, that being an update, yay. The roost being an update, don't do that. Don't do that. Give us like the extra features as updates, not crucial things to the game, you know? Controversially though, diving being an update, I wasn't against that. I really wasn't against diving being an update because I'm not somebody who goes diving every single day. That wasn't even one of the features that I cared about in New Leaf. New Leaf, when they introduced it, I did it for a bit and then I was like, okay, whatever. And then they got rid of it for this game and I was like, okay, whatever. And then they introduced it in an update and I was like, oh my God, wait, I forgot how fun it actually was. Like it made me appreciate the diving feature a lot more when it was gone and it came back. What other fun updates though could they add? Like I did say this in the last video and then I edited it out because I was just constantly rambling for no reason. It would be really cool if like holidays and events and stuff like the fishing tourney and Halloween and everything, they would update the game every year, or at least like implement a schedule so that every single event is like a different event. Maybe there's like 3 to choose from. Ooh, somebody in the comments in the last video when I was asking what you would want Isabelle to do, they were saying how like Isabelle should be an event planner and she's like the person you go to when, you know, say like Halloween comes around, she needs to plan the event. Cause like she was basically the event planner in this game as well and in New Leaf. So it would make fun, it would be more fun if her job was like more interactive. So bouncing off that idea, like if you're somebody who actually wants to play the holiday, and this is an interesting thing, making the holidays optional, because obviously not everybody celebrates every single holiday. Like realistically speaking, me, I don't celebrate Christmas. My family is Hindu. We don't celebrate that at all. So like it would be fun to like not have Christmas on our islands. I like Christmas. I like holiday season. It's the 4th resident. Oh my God, Melba. Hi, Queen. Thank God I have her. I missed Melba so much. I love Melba, hands down. Making holidays optional in the future games would be a big game changer. But also, it's like if you want to celebrate the holiday, you'd have to go like maybe the beginning of the month or the beginning of the week to talk to Isabelle about it. And it's just like dialogue, you know, you go, you sit down, Isabelle's like, hey, do you want to celebrate? You say yes. And then she's like, all right, what should we do specifically? So say it's Halloween. The event in this game is everybody goes and dresses up in costumes and you do like the whole trick-or-treating shebang. In older games though, you would all your villagers would dress up as Jack and like you would have to run around and try and figure out which one is Jack. Imagine if you were able to alternate between the two of them through Isabelle. Like, do we see where we're going with this? It's also a great way to like introduce new holiday traditions, but also for like players who preferred it how it was in the older games, you would be able to do that as well. And then like for fishing tourneys and bug offs and stuff, you would be able to like set the rules. So if you want it to be how many fish can you catch within a specific time limit, you can do that. But if you want it to be who can catch the biggest fish, you can also do that as well. And if you want it to be more like a tourney style or more just like a, you know, individual game, something like that, that would be a really cool job for Isabelle. In the next game. It would have been really cool to see her do that in this game as well. But like I said, no point wondering what more can be done to this game when we can just focus on the second game. Isabel being an event planner though. Wait, who commented that? I need to give them a shout out. Rena Cheese. Shout out to Rena Cheese. They're the ones who said that in the last video. It was their idea. How many tickets do I have left? 57. Wow. Oh my gosh. We're almost at the end goal. Who is that? Is that Slot? No. Roswell, there we go. Why am I even looking at the villagers right now? We need to just go to the island and immediately leave. Like here, look, we're on this next ticket. I should, who's on the island? Who is it? Okay, it's Eugene. He's not even worth looking at. Oh my God, there's no point. We still have so many tickets left that we need to sit through. At this point, we should just try and quickly get to the end. This is what I get for trying to make long videos exclusively though. Like that's the main reason why I was like, let's do at least 100 tickets. It's because I really am trying to commit to like long form videos, you know? Like that's my goal with the channel now, is that like I want every video to be at least like 40 minutes. Heck, if I could even make every video an hour, I would. Like hopefully by now this video is at an hour. Oh God, please let this video be at an hour. I've been sat here for almost 2 now. But yeah, like I think going forward, I really want to try and do that. Not just because like a lot of people who watch my channel like longer videos, but like even I like longer videos. I've been finding myself more and more now just like watching like VODs and like longer form let's play videos. Think like, who's a recent example? Gen X Pen. Oh my God, Jen McAllister, Gen X Pen. That's Blanche. Oh my God, why is her ass out? Okay, damn, she turned around. She was showing her ass at me. Oh my God. She was mooning me. Have you no class? Have you no shame? This is a kid's game. Girl, get it together. Oh my God. Miss Blanche just mooned me. Wilbur, did you see that? You definitely saw that. She just lifted up her skirt and like showed hole. But yeah, like I've been watching, cause like Jen streams on Twitch now. So like I've been watching her videos and like they're fairly long on YouTube. Also Julian's like my favorite streamer, for anybody who wonders. And like I find myself watching his like stream VODs and stuff more frequently now than I used to. I don't know why, but I feel like in general, like, you know, I think it's because TikTok and YouTube shorts and everything are like so prominent now. Like the opposite is also very prominent. So it's like either super short or super long. I feel like that's the kind of content that everybody's gravitating towards. Like, oh my God, those like 3-hour-long video essays, hell yeah. Like recently I watched Mila Tequila's Jersey Shore recap. She has like 2 videos. They're both like 3 hours long and it's just recapping Jersey Shore. Mike's Mike. Oh my God, the Gossip Girl videos. That's the kind of shit I'm eating up right now. Like I love long form videos that you can just put on and not really like pay attention to and do other things. That's the kind of content that's like really flourishing right now. So like, you know, once again, advice to like any aspiring content creators, try to like commit to long form if you're able to, you know, like make videos that are like super long, get your watch time up, get your audience retention up. Cause like the longer people watch your videos, the more inclined YouTube is to recommend them. I love that I used to be able to like sit for hours upon hours just playing Animal Crossing and like villager hunting. Girl, it's only been 2 hours and I'm just like, I want to throw it in. I want to throw the glove. I want to stop, but I can't. And the craziest thing is that we aren't even at the 100 ticket mark yet. We aren't even at the 50 ticket mark yet. We're about to cross it, but like just barely. And I'm already over it. It's Daisy. Did you guys know that Daisy is now playable in Super Mario? Oh my God, though, the new Mario game. I haven't played it yet. I haven't even bought it yet, but I want to. It looks so good. Like, I'm actually obsessed with the new art style and the new like just zaniness with it. Oh my God, like it's basically Mario on shrooms. Like that's what the game is. Drugs, drug use. That's what the game is. Like you take those wonder seeds and all of a sudden you're tripping balls as Mario and you're able to play as Peach. Daisy is a playable character. Toadette is a playable character. Like this game is for the girls. All we need is Birdo and this game is for the girls and the gays. Like, oh, why wasn't Birdo a playable character though? Birdo could have been a great like rival to Yoshi because there's Mario and Peach, Luigi and Daisy, Toad and Toadette. You could have had Yoshi and Birdo. I mean, I guess there's like different colored Yoshis instead, but how fun would it have been if you were able to play as Birdo and Yoshi? They add her to the new Mario Kart game, so obviously they love her, but they couldn't put her in the new Mario game? Rude indeed. Just a bunch of boomers, just like Boomer right over here. Hey guys, I'm starting to get sick and tired of this. It's been 2 minutes since I last spoke. I'm gonna just be sat over here now. Like, y'all mind if I sit like this? I am so comfortable. Like, I'm literally slouched over here. I just moved my desk. I didn't mean to do that. What if I just did the rest of the video like this? Would y'all get mad? You can't even see my other eye, but like, who cares? Yeah, I can 100% guarantee this is gonna be the final villager hunt. Let's be honest, this might even be the final villager hunt point blank. Like, that could be the title of the video, the last villager hunt. I'm never villager hunting again, something like that. And like, I'm like actually thinking about it though. Like, I know I always say I'm never gonna villager hunt again, and then I do anyways, but like, especially like with the fact that I have a bunch of amiibo and I don't really play on this island. I mainly play on FALLBROOK, and like, I'm not really concerned about my villagers anymore since I've had all my dreamies. Like, I'm not really in the mood to villager hunt though, like genuinely. Let me just, there, at least now y'all can see me. Like, I'm not really in the mood to villager hunt anymore. Like, I have amiibos. I have a bunch of amiibos, and I have almost all my dreamies aside from Pietro as an amiibo, or Wolfgang. I don't have Wolfgang or Teddy, but I have them on FALLBROOK, so it doesn't even matter. Pietro's the only villager I don't have a way of getting onto my island. Ow. I just hit something. You can always just buy amiibo, so like, I might just end up doing that. It doesn't even matter because I already have them, so it's like, there's no need for me to villager hunt anymore. I have all my dreamies. I have all my villagers that I like. Even on FALLBROOK, like, not every villager on there was a dreamy per se. Like, Whitney, Margie, and Agnes, those weren't 3 villagers that I was like sought after. You know, like, I wasn't looking to get them on my island. I just kind of ended up with them. I already liked all 3 of them. So like, they weren't necessarily villagers I wanted, but I'm happy that I have them, and they've been on my island ever since, and they're never leaving. Same with Melba. Who is that? Oh my god, Kitty. Miss Kitty Kitty Meow Meow. All the villagers on FALLBROOK are perfect. I do want to kick one of them out, but like, they're still perfect. They're still amazing. The villagers on Willow, because I still have that island too, they're all great too. And then the villagers on this island, I don't give a fuck about. Like, I don't really care about any of them. Aside from Shari, but even Shari I'm willing to kick out, like I said. So this is just going to be my IDGAF island. How many tickets we have left? We have now 39 tickets left. 39 tickets. At my lowest point. I'm at my lowest point of the video. Look at my posture. Look how low I am. And guess who decided to show themselves? This girl always knows when to show up. Miss Claudia. How dare you? Oh, and a beehive spawns. Of course the beehive has to spawn now when I don't even have a net, when I'm at my low point, when I'm dealing with Claudia's bullshit. Wilbur, get me the hell out of here right this second. I don't want to be here anymore. What was I saying at the beginning of the video? If I ran into... After I found her and then immediately reset the island. And now she shows up again. Are you kidding? I'm saying no to a villager I like. I already had her before. So I mean, you know, it's a chance for me to get a new villager who I've never had, new experiences, take chances, make mistakes, get messy. But like, girl, I do love Freckles. I do. I could see Freckles being on FALLBROOK too though. Who are you? It's Ava. Okay, Ava. Does it even matter? It doesn't even matter, and yet... This is why I keep telling myself, don't even bother. Don't even bother. Just get on the island and immediately leave. Do we need to go through it again? Get on the island and immediately leave. Get on the island and immediately leave. Guys... We've officially made it to the final 10 tickets. I literally sat there in silence because I was just like over it. I just couldn't, babes. Like, I just need this shit to end. We can just sit through these tickets, see who's on each island as a dramatic countdown. Here we go. On island number, oh my god, it's so dark. Wow. I did not realize at 6:30 how dark the game gets. Island number 10. It's Tybalt. Island number 9, and the villager is Barbara? No, that's Cashmere. Cashmere's cute. Island number 8, it's Gala. Again. Island number 7, and the villager is Hamlet. I thought it was Graham, but Hamlet's cute, I guess. And on the 6th island, the villager is, who are you? Gala again. Girl, didn't I just say it's hard to find a villager 3 times? And now here we have Gala for the 3rd time. Anyways, with that, we have 5 more tickets. And this island gives us Buzz. But now the countdown begins. This was island number 5, 4, 3, 2. Are you kidding me? 1 ticket away. She could have been on the next island. And after all the trials and tribulations, we've made it to the last island, island number 109. And the villager joining us on Nook Tits is our trans icon, Samson. Oh my god, the amount of times I saw Gala on this villager hunt, that should have been a sign. That should have been a sign. We have Samson. Never forget when I accidentally kicked out Filbert. And he auto-filled on the island. Oh my god. Wow. You know, we were talking earlier about villagers who people don't really care about. I know for a fact that there are some people that's going to be like, I sat here for an hour and you ended up with Samson of all people. And I don't care. I like Samson and I missed him so much. So I'm happy to have him back. So who cares? Samson, welcome back to the island, buddy. I'm probably going to kick him out in a few weeks. Let's be honest at this point though. Thanks again to Surfshark for sponsoring. If you want to check out that amazing deal, be sure to click the link in the description. Anyways, hi, I'm coming at you with an outro for this video for some reason. I just wanted to say, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Going forward, it's going to be a very exciting time in Angry Coconut headquarters. I have 100 Days of Stardew Valley video coming out. Next month, the Pokemon DLC will also be out, so be sure to be checking out for those videos. Yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know that videos might be a little slow from here on forth because I'm trying to put more effort into them, but I hope you enjoyed them regardless. And don't worry, I'm not going anywhere, so bye. I don't know how to do outros, I'm sorry.